Hello, my name is Sharice Lee, and the problem that my project is addressing is motivation, specifically weight loss motivation. So my design problem is that individuals who need the motivation to lose weight often fail because weight loss products aren't customized to their learning style. They don't offer support, educational tips, or methods to surpass barriers. The reason why this is important is that the US adult obesity rate is at 42.4%, and that can lead to heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. What my research revealed is that motivation can be categorized into two types. So there's intrinsic motivation that stems from genuine interest because you actually like what you're doing. There's extrinsic motivation where you're looking at the external reward, so attention, approval, good grades. So obviously, we want to increase intrinsic motivation. So I also discovered some tips for helping you with having success with these weight loss goals. So it would be finding a social support network, building up your goals into small chunks, tracking and evaluating your habits, and having someone hold you accountable for your goals. So next, I went into making a survey, and the results were that it was pretty much split down the middle between men and women. The ages were 18 to 54. The top difficulty they faced was that they binge ate and then they just never came back to their goals. The top method that they tried was an app such as MyFitnessPal and Fitbit. And then some of the top things that they were looking for through those methods were that they wanted tips for exercising and they wanted tips for eating better. So based on those findings, I crafted a customer profile. So this is Monique. She's 27. She's a server. She's a single mom, so she doesn't have a ton of time on her hands. She tends to eat on the run. So there's a lot of McDonald's, just quick meals that you can pop in the oven or microwave. She wants to lose 20 pounds, but she doesn't really have a strong interest in working out. So she's looking for something fun to do, some workout tips, some nutrition tips. Next, I went into visual research and I created this mood board. So my mood board was going to convey cheerfulness, inspiring. I wanted it to be supportive and educational. I actually picked my colors based on a psychology that I discovered through my research. So orange actually was meaning that motivation, and it was actually said to be really cheerful. And so I knew that I wanted orange to be the dominant color. And then I chose the other colors to work as an accent for that color. So next I went into sketching, and these were my initial sketches of my motivational box. I actually fell in love with the motivational box because you could design the inside and the outside, along with the branded products and additional packaging elements. I love the idea that it included everything that I use on my weight loss journey, which would be the vision board aspect, that it included tracking, that it included these branded products, which would act as a reward to yourself. And then I like that every element was either educational or inspiring. I also explored apps design, so I did a couple sketches of that, and then I did a couple sketches of a vision board. So for the We Got This Fitness Box exterior, I love the idea that I use text as a texture. And because I know that intrinsic motivation it's increased by the user knowing the benefits of the goal, I wanted to make sure that the text that I used was educational and it explained that to them. So the text is actually the benefits of fitness. And I also like that certain words are highlighted by color and scale. Another thing I liked about the packaging is that you have the customer highlight. I think it represents that the company is behind you and it's pushing you towards your goal. And then these were some designs that I decided not to go with. So the first benefit of the box is learning based on your style. So the user is actually allowed to go to the website and fill out a motivational style survey. And based on that, that is going to determine the design of the interior of the box. So in this example, the user results is saying that she's motivated by fitness, but doesn't want a lot of detail. So it's going to have some key features on every single design, which would be that there's going to be health goals, fitness goals. There's going to be a spot for your buddy. There's going to be a spot for barriers. There's going to be tracking that you can do. There's going to be spots for inspirational images. And then there's going to be a customer highlight. So the difference is that in this design, it's not overly detailed, but it does put fitness first. So in these two different designs, the first one is based on appearance. And because we got this wants to encourage you based on your learning style and not change how you learn, we are offering you to have more spots for your progress pictures, because if you are motivated by the progress you're making through photos, we want to encourage that. And then the next one is fitness detailed. So this still has health as being your main motivator, but this one is just a little bit more detailed than the first one. So you can check off if you did cardio or strength training, and then there's more space for additional goals to track. So like this one has sleep goal, water goal, and the other one didn't have as much to track. And then these were designs that I decided not to go with. So the next benefit would be providing education. So this is the brochure design. Um, I really liked that it's orange on the outside and then it has the pop of color once you unfold it. It kind of reminds me of the box because the box is orange on the outside and then it has these surprises on the inside. I also love that you get to learn about tips for setting goals, barriers, why it's important. You learn about our mission. And then, of course, you always have the customer highlight. And then these were a few of the designs that I decided not to go with. Okay, so then you also had the exercise card and your recipe card. In the box, there will actually be 3 of these each, but these are examples of both of those. I love the idea that the design is pretty consistent. It uses brand colors. It's really easy to read, but most importantly, it satisfies the need that was expressed in the survey. And then these were designs that I decided not to pursue. So my third benefit is providing support. So these are motivational pens that you can actually use to pen things to the board, or they're pens that you can use to basically track how you're feeling. So if you're feeling good about what you did today, you can do a happy face or anything like that. And then they're all in brand colors too. Another benefit would be rewards. So these are branded products. They would come in brand colors. You can choose between a t-shirt or a tank top. You would have a mask, a water bottle, and then they also act as advertisement. Additionally, you would have non-branded products such as a jump rope and resistant bands. And you also have a few other like kit elements. What I like about using the jump rope and the resistant bands is that I was thinking about the weight of the box and I didn't want to add to the shipping costs. So as far as additional packaging elements, we have the tissue paper design. And because I used a lot of text in some of the other designs, I kept this as icons. I still use the brand colors, and I think it's still playful, so it matches the rest of the design. I also included a thank you card, and the thank you card still represents this idea of teamwork, and it also encourages the user to also visit the social media so that you can upload progress pictures or learn more information on how to do things correctly. So our biggest competition is FitSnack, which is a subscription service too. It contains healthy snacks that come once a week. It contains workouts and recipes. The problem with Fit Snack is not personal, it's not customized, there's no tracking, there's no products to aid your goals, and it does not focus on motivation. And that is all. I want to thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.